Okay, the boat trip is coming to an end. Look at the way the scenery is changing. Just leaving behind the natural beauty or the natural world, which is all that amazing natural structures of rock formation. And we are pretty much reaching to our artificial, man-made world, which is buildings, structures of large scale to accommodate the living population of this planet, and overwhelming waste of creating things that for a very temporary time gives you the amazing excitement, and then you lose interest of that artificial created article. So it could be the clothes you're wearing, from the latest design to the old-fashioned designs, which you slowly fade away from being bought one shirt, two t-shirts, a shoes, a trousers, and very much so when you go out there, there's another one that's out there which shows that you need to buy for the purpose of buying. And even on this boat tour, all we saw was souvenir shops creating things from natural resources that we truly don't need that much. But I don't know when the human mind is going to be able to recognize that we simply don't need this. It's just we are creating all these things to generate money. Money is generated to a greater scale simply because we want to earn more and more and more and more and more and more and even more and more and more and more. All you see behind me here now, I'm panning onto this natural beauty, is that these rocks are staying there, and you really don't need all the rocks. That natural, pleasant, I can see and I can enjoy, the world can enjoy, the people of the world can enjoy. That natural beauty is there forever. You will not get bored with it. You can keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, keep looking, and it's not going to decay. It's not going to fall apart. It's not going to change like the buildings and the structures that we construct that falls apart and break up and so on. Like ourselves, our body, we cannot sustain ourselves forever, and we must have a least impact on this world, the world's nature, the natural world. Please understand the importance of man's creations, like these barges that are going across here. I don't know for what purpose these are being made. It's to keep our life creating more and more of these articles around the world. See how ugly this is? Yes, there may be a purpose to serve the human existence on this planet. Yet again, these weren't there, but humans still existed. So see the ISO. How much do you think is beautiful of this machine? It's polluting. It's sending off thick, dark smoke. It's contaminating the human breath. The people who are working on that is probably consume enough of artificial chemicals and fumes, that the life can be very much at risk. But if you were to breathe some of that green natural beauty behind us, that would not harm us. To extent to our knowledge, that will not harm us. Those buildings will not stand as long as those rock formations did. I can keep going on and on and on about our man-made creation of the world and the natural creation of our world. It was there before we came, and it will be there after we leave. So, dear world citizens, please think for yourself before you buy that next shirt, next pair of shoes, if it's truly essential for you. If it's truly essential for you to actually buy that second pair of shoes, second pair of shirt. We are simply making very few people have all the money in the world, and all of the others are struggling, as we find it when we travel around the world. The amount of extortion, amount of deceit, stories, lies to try and make money. When you ask how far it is, it's 5 kilometers, 2 kilometers, it could be 10 kilometers, it could be 5 kilometers, it could be 20 kilometers. So all of those things can come to an end if we stop cheating each other as in human beings, and not earn money temporarily. Look for the future, look for the long-term benefit of our human population and one another. Save ourselves from being harmed by each other, destructed by each other, extortion by each other. And it is beautiful to enjoy, like I showed on my videos, how beautiful the people are. You smile, you have a neutral way of thinking. They kept asking me for money, they kept asking me to buy souvenirs, then now they actually want me to give them tips. I paid for the ticket, I given them, I paid for their salary. Or is it I have paid for their salary, or is it one person just raking in all the money and then these workers on this boat are getting nothing? Hence they're actually trying to live on and live off these souvenirs and tips from passengers and customers that they see on board. I pause and I reflect. My journey here to Han Long Bay. What a beautiful mixture of the natural world and our artificial world. Our unsustainable artificial world, our fragile and most frail and fragmented artificial world, an unsustainable, impermanent, man-created world. Compared that to the natural beauty of our natural world. Playing cards here? Beautiful. Just getting back to the mainland, and we are playing cards. A natural game of beauty. Fantastic. All the things that we simply don't need, and we can save a lot of our natural world from a lot of these artificial articles that we create. I really don't understand any of that. Okay, here we are approaching the shoreline. As you can see, there is either a landslide or it's just they've taken the trees out, dug out the soil to fill out for construction work, or cleared up the mountain face to build buildings like you can see on top of there. They're building more and more houses, taking away the pristine land. Hence, it's good that the world has come to a sensible position for them to create what you call UNESCO's World Heritage Protected Area. If you look at that island there, there's a building that's been constructed and it's been left behind. Somebody's idea to actually have a bar, club, disco or something, and now it's a derelict, open concrete structure just standing on its own. It spoiled the ground, it spoiled the natural beauty of that island, and they have walled up, so they've taken all the natural formation of that island. I can go on about like this, but it's just sad, very sad that we are losing to protect ourselves from the natural disasters like tsunamis, drought. We are altering the pattern of the nature, so we're only going to see disasters in front of our face. I hope very soon we will protect and come to a sensible understanding as human beings to avoid further deterioration of our natural world and further exploitation of our natural world, and prevent people of not repeating history. Also, how are you? Go down?